And welcome back to your EVS class, and we were studying about the chapter safety rules. I hope you have uh, done the reading of safety rules, page number 36 and 37, and if you have not done the reading, please do it and try to read daily without my saying also. So now we shall continue with the page number 38, the remaining chapter. So take the book in your hand and keep it in front of you with a pencil in your hand so that we can underline the difficult terms which come across. So shall we begin? Okay. So safety while swimming. Swimming, I think you all know the swimming. You can see the picture here. A boy is swimming in the water. Okay, so first point is always go for swimming with an elder. You will underline elder, you will underline swimming. Okay, so whenever you are going for a swimming and you are a learner and you are very young to go alone anywhere, not even for swimming, you cannot go alone you cannot go alone anywhere. So especially while swimming, you have to take an elder with you. आपको किसी बड़े के साथ जाना चाहिए. Okay. Next point is use a swimming tube while learning to swim. Whenever you are learning, you are a learner and you have begun to learn swimming, always use a swimming tube. Never play on now next heading is safety while playing. So the first point is never play on road or on terrace. You will underline terrace. Terrace, you know, the area which is above our house. Okay, play in an open park or in an playground, and the playground and the parks are meant for playing, so we should play over there. We should not play on the road and we should not play on the terrace, because unfortunately one can climb, one can fall down. Okay, do not quarrel with anyone. You will underline quarrel with anyone. Quarrel means verbal fight. Verbal means बिना हाथ पैर तोड़े. ओके, जैसे बच्चे लड़ते हैं स्कूल में, हाथ से फाइटिंग करते हैं, दैट इज़ नॉट अ क्वारल. ओके, क्वारल मीन्स व्हेन यू क्वारल, बहस करते हैं आप, वर्बल फाइट विद एनीवन. हम लोगों को किसी से लड़ाई नहीं करनी चाहिए. वी शुड नॉट फाइट विद एनीवन, वेदर विद हैंड्स, विद लेग्स, विद एनीथिंग. ओके, इवन विद द वर्ड्स. नेवर पुश और हर्ट एनीवन. यू विल अंडरलाइन पुश एंड हर्ट. ओके, हम लोगों को किसी को धक्का नहीं देना चाहिए और हर्ट नहीं करना चाहिए. फॉलो द रूल्स ऑफ द गेम, एंड वी शुड ऑलवेज फॉलो द रूल्स ऑफ द गेम, वेदर वी आर विनिंग, वेदर वी आर लूजिंग. बट देर आर सम रूल्स ऑफ द गेम्स एंड देर आर सम रूल्स everywhere in our life. We should always be disciplined. We should not say that no, इसने cheating की and हार गए and loser. These are all bad etiquettes. Okay, safety in the house. Do not play with sharp objects. We'll underline sharp objects like scissors, knives, blades. You may get hurt. Okay, you will underline these words: scissors, knives, or blades. So sharp object means the object which is pointed. Okay, so we should not play with the objects which are sharp, which has a point and which can hurt us. They may hurt us and we may get a cut and the bleeding may start. Okay, so we will move to next page, page number 39. Never play with fire or matchsticks. You may burn yourself. Okay, matchsticks, I think you know, a boy is having a matchstick and he is trying to burn a candle. Okay, never play. You all are very young to play with all these gadgets. These are not meant for you. Okay, we should not play with matchsticks, they may burn you. Do not touch electrical appliances. You will align this tough word, electrical appliances. Okay, we will pronounce it as appliances. Electrical appliances, any switchboard, any like a wire, whether it is packed or unpacked, we should not touch it, because maybe current is flowing from it and you may not know, and you are too young to handle all these things. So you should not touch electrical appliances like fans, switches or wires with wet hand especially. Okay, वेट मीन्स गीले हाथ से, वेट, एंड द अपोजिट ऑफ वेट इज़ ड्राई। चाहे सूखे हाथ से चाहे गीले हाथ से, यू आर टू यंग, आप बहुत छोटे हैं, सो यू विल नॉट टच इट एट ऑल। यू मे गेट अ शॉक, आपको करंट लग सकता है, यू विल अंडरलाइन शॉक। ओके, नाउ do not run down the staircase, you will underline staircase. Staircase, you know, everybody move from the staircase in the school, and what does the teacher instruct you? Slow down, don't run, don't jump, don't push. Why? Because we can fall from the staircase and we may get hurt, and most of the time you have seen many children gets hurt. Why? Because they don't follow the rules. They think that no elder is watching, no teacher is watching, so we can run. No, but what happens? They themselves get hurt. So it is very harmful for you children, so we should not run down the staircase. Now, first aid. We will know the meaning of first aid. Sometimes an accident may occur unexpectedly. Okay, you will underline these three words: accident, occur, unexpectedly. Okay, एक्सीडेंट्स किसी को बता के नहीं आते हैं, कोई प्री प्लानिंग नहीं करता एक्सीडेंट्स की कि चलो एक्सीडेंट करवा लेते हैं। वी नेवर डू लाइक दैट। ओके, इट हैपन्स अनएक्सपेक्टेडली। एक्सपेक्टेड क्या होता है? जिनकी हम उम्मीद रखते हैं, जिनकी वी थिंक ऑफ कि हाँ ऐसा होगा। ओके, एंड अनएक्सपेक्टेड क्या होता है? जिनके बारे में हम सोच नहीं पाते हैं, वो एट वंस हो जाता है। सो एक्सीडेंट्स ऑलवेज हैपन अनएक्सपेक्टेडली। ओके, if someone gets hurt, inform your parents or teacher immediately. Will underline immediately means turant. If you see someone is hurt in the school or nearby you, you may immediately inform to your elder. If someone is nearby, you may get a help from anybody. They will give him first aid, and they will give him first aid. The immediate treatment given to an injured person before the arrival of a doctor is called first aid. So you will underline immediate, treatment, injured person, arrival, and doctor. What is the meaning of immediate? I told you at once, turant. Treatment to observe. Injured, got hurt, जिनको चोट लगी है. Person means human being, and arrival to come. Doctor, you know the meaning of doctor. ओके, सो अगर किसी को चोट लगती है, इफ़ समवन गॉट हर्ट, तो डॉक्टर के आने से पहले जो उसको ट्रीटमेंट देते हैं हम लोग, फॉर एग्जांपल बैंडेड लगाते हैं, डेटॉल लगाते हैं, एंटीसेप्टिक क्रीम लगाते हैं या लोशन लगाते हैं, सो दैट इज़ कॉल्ड अ फर्स्ट एड। द इमीडिएट ट्रीटमेंट, जो तुरंत उसको ट्रीटमेंट दिया जाता है बिफोर द अराइवल ऑफ अ डॉक्टर, इज़ कॉल्ड एन फर्स्ट एड। देयर शुड बी अ फर्स्ट एड बॉक्स इन एवरी हाउस, एंड दिस इज़ मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंट। In every house, in every vehicle, in every school, in every class, we should have a first aid box. And children, last time also, in every year, the children of second standard, they prepare first aid box. So you may also prepare. Meantime, you are home and you are not much busy in other works, so you can prepare. You can take a small shoe that cardboard box, shoe box, or something like that, and you may take a help from YouTube, and you can see how to make first aid box. You can see keep important things, and you can send a picture in the group. Let's see how it works. Okay, classroom and vehicle. So there should be, I told you, classroom and vehicle should also have a first aid box. A first aid box should contain the following things, and first aid box में क्या क्या चीज़ें होनी चाहिए, we will see this in next page number, that is page number 4. Here a pair of scissors, bandage, strips of band-aid, cotton wool, antiseptic lotion, antiseptic cream, ointment for burns, and you can see the picture also on the right side of this list. See, okay, so you can try to prepare a first aid box at home. You can cover it, you can decorate it, you can write the name, you can give a name to it, you can name your first aid box, and you can paste the pictures on it, and you can send the picture in the group. Okay children, you can do this activity. It will be a fun activity for you. So this was all about safety rules. So you can read the chapter now, the remaining chapter. Children, reading is very important. It may help you to pronounce better. So please keep on reading daily English, EVS, okay, and try to understand the difficult terms which you come across, and try to follow this safety rule. That is most important. So after completing this chapter, you can see the exercise, tick the correct option and fill in the blanks that you have to do on your own and in the copy itself, that I'll tell you later. So meantime, we can discuss it. On which side of the road should we walk? Tell me. Okay, this I'll give you for homework. You take your time, you read the chapter again, and you do this 2 exercises as a homework. So that's all. Take care.